And a lot of those images you just saw there, you can see that Hurricane Erin is very, very strong. Here's a quick look at what's actively going on with it right now. It has been downgraded to a Category 3, but it's still in some very warm waters, and as it pushes farther to the north, we do expect it to slightly re-intensify over the next couple of hours. Right now, maximum winds about 130 miles an hour as it continues to bring significant concerns to many of the islands, as well as slowly making its way to the north. But it is going to stay exactly what we said, hundreds of miles away from the coast. We're expecting it to re-intensify to a Category 4, but then it's going to kind of steer offshore, making it closest to those outer banks, but still quite a ways out. They're going to be seeing some of those outer bands of the storm, continuing to see some concerns there all the way up towards the north. But it's going to be steered far away from land, actually by something that's also going to be impacting us. So this forecast isn't as far away from us as it may seem. We're going to be seeing a little bit of that steering flow because of two high pressure systems, one farther towards the east, one closer to the west. This high pressure is going to help push that farther up into the Atlantic, and it's going to really help it stay farther off of the coast. But it also means that this high pressure is going to spread all the way across the country, bringing significant muggy and hot conditions to the south, dry and hot conditions into areas like Texas. And for us, we're going to be seeing even more of that heat. A high pressure system and a significant heat wave is on the way. Because of that, we've got lots of watches, warnings, and advisories, lots of different colors here. So I want to break this down piece by piece so you know exactly what to expect with these alerts. Starting off with all of these colors shaded in yellow. That's an extreme heat watch. So we're expecting temperatures well upwards of 100 degrees staying in effect all the way through this week. This is going to expire at 9 p.m. on Saturday evening. So got a long way to go with this. Thankfully, not actually kicking in until early Wednesday morning. So significant heat for all the interiors of the Central Coast, both San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties. All of that heat is going to be joined by significant winds and very low humidities as well. That's all we need for some fire weather concerns. So a fire weather watch in place for the interiors of Santa Barbara County and the southern interiors of San Luis Obispo County. That does include areas around the Gifford fire burn scar. We're going to be keeping a close eye on that as they're still battling the remnants of that fire. So significant heat, significant fire weather danger, and winds as well. Right now we just have one small wind advisory, but I don't expect this to be staying in effect for too long. I do expect these to be continue to be issued, though, all the way through this week. This wind advisory just for our south coast communities along the Gaviota coastline tonight into early tomorrow morning. Pretty typical sundowner wind event, but we'll be continuing to see very similar conditions to this with up to 45-mile-an-hour winds over the next few days. The good news is not too hot right now and not too hot into the next few days. 93 for your Tuesday in Paso Robles, 82 in San Luis Obispo, 75 in Santa Maria, 69 degrees in Lompoc, 78 in Santa Barbara. But check out this warm up. Thursday, 107 in Paso Robles, 97 in San Luis Obispo. It's going to be a hot one. Thankfully cooling down slightly as we head into the weekend, when we'll start to see a chance for a thunderstorm or two across the region. Mid-80s for Santa Maria and Santa Barbara for the heat of this, then slowly calming down and cooling down. It's going to be a hot one. Just be sure to be prepared with that. Make sure to be hydrated all the way through this week.